Good hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I decided it would be a great day to do a Q&A for you guys since it's been a while since we've done that and it's been a while since I've done a video in this place. So I got a lot of really great questions from you guys, so let's go ahead and get started with them now. The first one comes from Jackie and she asks, are you traveling anytime soon? If yes, where? I think I might have already mentioned this before, but I am going to VidCon at the end of June, which I'm really excited about, and I will also be attending OtaFest in Calgary with my brother, which I'm also ridiculously excited about because I've never been to like an anime festival or any kind of cosplay events, and we're invited out there to talk about drunk gaming, and I'm really stoked to kind of dive into that community and see a little bit more of that sort of environment. It's gonna be really great footage and I can't wait to take you guys with me. Tori asks, what is your current favorite lipstick? It's actually the one I'm wearing, which is a lip gloss and not a lipstick. It's by Tarte and it was the one that they gave out at Playlist in Orlando, and I don't even remember what it's called. So I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't even remember where I put it, and I will let you guys know what it is. Mary asks, what is your honest opinion on the new game Overwatch? Love you, Alli. Love you too, girl. And Overwatch is fucking awesome. I have been playing it quite a bit with my brother and a couple of his friends, and a couple of people that watch his Twitch streams have been playing with us, and it's been super fun. I know that a lot of people are saying it's exactly the same as like TF2. I never played Team Fortress, so I don't have any experience with like team PvP games like this. I played Destiny and other multiplayer games that are first-person shooters, but they're all very like kind of like aggressive, and it's sort of just like offensive play. It's not a whole lot of strategy. There's just a little more going on. I don't know how to describe it. Learning choke points, learning who to look for, learning what characters shut down other characters really well. Like all that stuff is really interesting to me, and it's cool to be able to put that kind of thought into a game. Anna asks, is there any particular reason why you wanted to study abroad when you were in college? I wanted to travel back to Europe. I wanted to try to do it on scholarship because I didn't have the money, and I knew that, you know, doing it through FSU would be a really good option. And because I was studying Spanish then, I knew that it would be a really good way to kind of hone my skills and sort of just work on learning more about the culture from a local perspective. So that was basically the main reason why I decided to do it. Jenny asks, did you always have the courage to travel or did you have to build it up? Part of me is afraid to leave the US. No, Jenny, I wasn't always as confident as I am now when I travel, and I still sometimes feel a little bit lost. It's definitely a challenge, especially to go somewhere where you don't speak the language fluently, but it teaches you a lot about yourself. It teaches you a lot about problem solving. It teaches you a lot about empathy, about patience. And I think all of that stuff is really valuable to me as a person anyway. So I'm really glad that I've kind of had uncomfortable experiences abroad because it's been a really good learning experience for me. But try not to be too afraid to leave the US. Honestly, when I'm in Korea, I feel safer walking the streets alone at night than I do in my own hometown. Like, I had a knife pulled on me in downtown Sarasota, like where I live, which I never talked about, but it was really crazy. And I've never had anything violent like that happen to me when I've been overseas, and obviously it depends on where you are. You just have to be smart about it, and I really hope you do get to leave the country someday, and I hope you have an awesome time. Taco Bayo 7 asks, did you have a favorite cartoon show when you were a kid? I really liked Ed, Edd n Eddy when I was, I guess in middle school was when that show was popular. I don't even remember. I liked Dragon Ball Z a lot too when I was in middle school. I loved that show. But I've never watched the undubbed one, so I need to watch the subbed, not dubbed one for sure, because I feel like the voice acting makes such a huge difference. Jessica asks, what's your favorite snack food to take with you on a day at the beach? Pub subs, y'all. That and honestly, puffy Cheetos. Ever since I was in high school, for whatever reason, whenever my friends and I would go to the beach, there was a 7-Eleven that was walking distance from our beach access, and I would always go there and get a Slurpee and puffy Cheetos. Cami asks, who would you throw cold spaghetti at? I would throw cold spaghetti at Kevin, at Datev's boyfriend. And the reason I say that is because he is such a funny person and he is so calm that I feel like he wouldn't get mad at me, and I would love to see his reaction. Like, I don't know if he would pick it off and eat it, or if he would throw it back at me, or if he would just say something ridiculous. I feel like Kevin would be a good target. And Kev, if you're watching this, I love you. It's nothing personal. Kel asks, Peru is famous for its delicious food. What food did you like best? I loved palta la reina, which is basically an avocado that is stuffed with like chicken and vegetables, or sometimes it's potato. It is so fucking delicious. Like, I don't even know how to make it. I should have asked someone for a recipe, but I'm gonna look it up online and try to make it. I really miss it. It's so good. Chick in Florida asks, paper or digital to-do lists? Both. I have a daily planner that I write things down in because I feel like when I have a thought, if I don't jot it down, it won't stick. But I also have a list in my phone so that if I forget the planner somewhere, I can just look it up and make sure I have everything that I need, like little lists of errands or supplies that I need. I try to keep all that stuff in my phone. Allison asks, have you ever read a fan fiction about yourself? Let me tell you, there's a lot out there. I read one and it was so I don't want to say weird because it was someone's creative project, like it was creative expression, but it was just so personal and it's so strange to read something that someone else has fantasized about you as a person without really knowing that many personal details about you. It's just a very strange process, and I've avoided it since then. It wasn't anything rude or distasteful, really. It was just a very strange experience for me. So I've steered clear of fanfiction since that day. RZ Studio 07 asks, do you listen to video game music? If so, what are your favorite songs? You're awesome. Tell Jess and I said hi. I will. You're awesome. And I do. I have been listening actually to some of the music from Hotline Miami. I also really enjoy a lot of the music from N++, specifically Rival Consoles is really, really good. He's just a really talented producer, so I've been really into his music lately. And finally, our last question comes from Kettle. Will you start streaming on your Twitch channel soon? Yes, I will start streaming on Twitch soon. I don't know why I've avoided it for so long. I think I'm a little bit nervous about streaming games because I'm not very good and I don't talk a lot when I'm playing unless I'm like raging at something. I usually feel like I'm so into the game and I make crazy faces and I move my body. That might be entertaining, I don't know. We'll have to give it a try. It's just something that I've been really apprehensive about and I just need to get over it. Like, I love playing video games, I love interacting with you guys, I need to just get over it. Alright everyone, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for asking all of those lovely questions. If your question wasn't answered this time, I apologize, but I will definitely do another one of these in the future, so just follow me on Twitter. It's just at allispeed, and you'll get the updates next time I'm going to do a Q&A. Also, in case you missed the Peru vlogs, my Kentucky Road Trip 2016 is in a playlist. I will link that below. I'll probably put a card somewhere on screen as well, so you guys can check those out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!